Welcome to Shared Roamings. Our channel is dedicated to sharing travel experiences for the benefit of all. Hello. Are you interested in cruising and learning about a great gastronomic option only available on Princess Cruise Line? One of the benefits that a Sanctuary Collection guest gets is access to the Sanctuary restaurant. This is only open to Sanctuary Collection guests, and no reservations are required. It's open for breakfast and lunches on some days, as well as dinner. And they offer quite a good selection of different foods and drinks because they have their own dedicated bar inside as well. Those of you who have sailed Princess for a number of years may be familiar with what's called the Reserve Collection. And that was available for suite guests in 15 of their older ships. And that one had its own Reserve Collection restaurant as well. The Sanctuary Collection program is very new and it's only available on the Star Princess and the Sun Princess. And guests who are staying in a suite, a mini suite or balcony room in the Sanctuary Collection program have access to the Sanctuary restaurant. And we will go into some of the benefits that you get when you are a Sanctuary Collection guest. And we hope that you watch our video about the Sanctuary Collection mini suite we stayed in, as well as the Sanctuary Club, available only to Sanctuary Collection guests. On their website, you can see that Princess Cruises shows a sample menu of what may be available in the Sanctuary restaurant. Let's take a look at that. Here's what a breakfast menu can look like. And I just want to note that unlike the Haven restaurant in Norwegian Cruise Lines, which has a fixed menu every day, in the Princess Sanctuary restaurant, the menu does change day to day. And so there is a good variety of food being offered day by day, and you won't get tired of the selection. And here you can see a sample selection of what they offer for breakfast. And in addition to what you see here in the menu, there's also like a small little buffet area where you can get some additional food. You can see here the morning beverages available, and Princess is a Lavazza coffee station, to say they serve exclusively Lavazza on board, which is actually pretty good coffee. It's one of the oldest coffees out there. And then here's an example of lunch, the lunch menu. Although I would say that the Sanctuary restaurant is not open every day for lunch. So make sure you check on your trip if you are planning to go to the Sanctuary restaurant if they're open for lunch on a specific day. You can see that they have quite a number of items that you can select from. And then their dinner menu is also pretty comprehensive and like the other menus changes day by day, and they do have a pretty tasty selection of food to choose from. In this part of the video, we want to show you what the Star Princess Sanctuary restaurant actually looks like. This is a large and beautifully designed space found on deck 8 at the back of the ship or at the aft. So if you're in the Star Princess, make sure you go to deck 8 at the very back of the ship, the aft elevators, and then you'll find it there. You can see here some Christmas tree decorations since we went during Thanksgiving week in November of 2025, and they had the Christmas decors out throughout the ship at this time. You can see here that there were really a lot of tables set up. Again, this is available only to Sanctuary suite guests, mini suite guests, and balcony room guests, not for the entire ship. It was nice because you could come here at any time without any reservations, unlike the main dining room, which had really long lines if you did not have a reservation. It was really a great experience to just be able to come here and eat whenever we wanted, as long as you came during the hours of operation of the Sanctuary restaurant. Note that they're not open all day, so you just want to make sure you check the schedule as to when breakfast is served, which is I think from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And lunch is sometimes not served if you're on a port day. And then, of course, there is dinner here, which I believe starts at 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. But make sure you check the schedule when you're on board so that you come here during the appropriate times. Here are some of the dishes that we had at the Sanctuary restaurant. The escargot dish is awesome. I had two of those, so make sure you get that if you see it on the menu. And here's roast duck with lobster tail on top of it. This is one of the customized menus they did for me without extra charge, with more escargot. And here's their version of clam chowder. Really delicious, very creamy with a nice crispy piece of bacon right inside of it, as you can see. We hope you enjoyed this brief overview of the Sanctuary restaurant. It is one of the greatest perks, I think, of being part of the Sanctuary collection. We hope you give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you liked it. And we wish you safe and happy journeys wherever your travels take you next. Have a wonderful day.